Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's section of reads. This should be on the YouTube channel, James13 Wicca, in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The dice and decks I'm using are listed below. Other than that, if you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com, james the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's also below. Other than that, let's get into your selection. Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Gemini? Okay. That's it. Okay. I feel like we've done... I know you got a lot going on. Usually you have a lot of different avenues. I feel like, again, we did this recently, but I feel like it's something else in your life might have a block that's lifting. I feel like we recently did this. So I feel for a lot of you, maybe you're in a season where blocks keep lifting and this is another block lifting. For some of you, maybe it's not another block, but a block is lifting either way. It seems to be a very intense one. And it seems to be one of those things also that, like, it's just happening when it's happening. How do I explain that? I feel like the opportunity shows itself, and I know that, like, I've been stuck too long. I feel like I've been stuck too long, and I don't want to be stuck anymore. So when the block lifts, I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta get up. I can't. It's like I've been sitting. It reminds me of like waiting for the bus when I was a kid, and it was an hour late once. When it finally showed up, I just got up and got on a bus. I don't know if that wasn't the best idea because it wasn't the right bus, but still, it's just one of those moments where it's like I've been waiting too long. I don't want to wait any longer. Here we go. And I feel like I'm nervous when this happens because I'm just like, I hope I'm in the right bus because I had to get out of here. So, I mean, it worked out in the end, but that's its own story. Because by getting on the wrong bus, people realized I was there, and then things happened. So it actually was good, even though it was the wrong bus. Anyway, it created a change that was positive in the long run. When it shows up, though, I'm ready. Like, you got the Ace of Cups with your card, the Lover's card. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. I don't think you're really holding back in this moment. I feel like you're just kind of like, yeah, no, I've been waiting too long as it is. I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm very excited about it, too. Sun card comes in. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you like the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of good things here, a lot of possibilities, a lot of like, what is this? What is that? What's going on here? What's going on over there? All this energy coming in for you. I feel like you're liking it. It's a real good thing. I feel like also I've been waiting for so long that like, it's kind of like if you haven't eaten for 3 days and somebody gives you like a bologna sandwich and you're like, this is the best bologna sandwich. You were so hungry that's the best bologna sandwich of your life. It's kind of like that, just to be fair. Kind of like I've been starving for 3 days. I'll take the bologna sandwich. I'm happy to have the bologna sandwich. Maybe you like bologna, but I'm just saying. It's very good when it comes in, but it's also, I do feel like you've been starved a little bit, just to be fair. I do think you have been. So we're ready to move forward. What is this for? I see the Six of Cups here, but like, I feel like somebody else is not happy for you. When you move forward, somebody else has to move on, or somebody else is seeing you move forward. Somebody else is seeing you move forward, and they might be a little left out or feel a little left out. I get the Magician with the Three of Fire reversed. Somebody else is left behind. I don't think they're permanently left behind, but this is your adventure, not their adventure. And I feel like there may be some sad or possibly jealous energy around you over this. if you identify, if that's there, take it with a grain of salt. If that's there, I feel like it may work to your benefit to kind of be careful what you say around this person. They can become a problem. I feel like you can talk about what you want, but try to keep angling the conversation to them. Let them talk about what they want to talk about. This could go easier for you. I hate that this is going this direction, but I feel like they're feeling left out and that's bothering them. If you don't want that to be a problem, the easiest way to make that not a problem is to keep turning the conversation towards them. Let the conversation be about them, at least for this time period. I feel like this can kind of move past this while they're getting used to the change. I'm not saying you have to anything, but if this is a person that becomes a stress point for you, that might be the easiest way to get around it. You clearly don't have to do that. That could cause you issues otherwise. Back to what is going on. I'm just surprised that pushed in that way, but that could become a problem that doesn't have to be a problem. I feel like that's why they put that in there. Because for you, you're going to have more good things coming. There's more good things for you. Oh, it's okay. So you're going to really enjoy what's coming next. It may have been a bologna sandwich, but you're like, yeah, but this is awesome bologna sandwich. I love this bologna sandwich. Although Gemini can make a bologna sandwich like 4-star, I swear, 5-star even, whatever you want to call it. Because like the type of bologna, what you're putting in with it, what type of bread you're having it. Are you frying the bologna? You know what I mean? Are you having Gouda cheese with it? What are you having with it? You guys can make something out of, like, something mundane, you guys can make spectacular. You know how that goes. There's this moment here. Okay, we're connecting back into that. And I feel like they're trying to give you a preset. Like, this is a way to kind of smooth this out before it becomes an issue. There's going to be, I feel like it's jealousy. I really think it's jealousy. I think this happens to Gemini, where people are more comfortable until you pull ahead. And then when you start doing really well, sometimes people get quickly jealous of that. Take it with a grain of salt. I do see some type of conflict showing up your way. This doesn't have to ruin things for you, though. There's another way to handle this. Realize that this is somebody else's problem, not a your problem. And stabilize your own situation. Give yourself some distance from other people who have issues. Realize that you will be stressed to a point. You will be stressed to a point, but you got new things coming in. Even though the stress is there and it's being caused by somebody else, if you center on your new beginning, if you center on what you're enjoying, try to keep your focus on what you're enjoying and like focus on where you want to go, not where you've been, not on other people. Because I keep looking at the mountains. Like, I want to go to the mountains. The mountains look beautiful, but something over here keeps trying to get my attention. If I keep looking over there, I don't like that. I'm like, oh, that's kind of like bringing me down. But if I keep centering where I want to go, my energy, my thoughts keep going in that direction. It's better for me. There will be a little stress with this, but it's kind of like I don't want to put more attention to people who are being bad, whoever. I don't want to give attention to bad behavior, because if you give attention to bad behavior, you get more bad behavior. That's kind of the point of it. I'm going to say this. I'm a big fan of Paul McKenna, How to Mend a Broken Heart. It's geared towards a romantic relationship. You can use it for any type you want. Highly recommend that book if you're having some issue with people who are trying to like sabotage your stuff. We don't need to let that happen. This could help move you in the right direction and help you disconnect from those who don't deserve your attention. Because you got a new beginning. Center on your new beginning. Don't center on the conflict, center on the new beginning. Keep working towards your new beginning. Let your new beginning become as much of your focus as you possibly can. Again, if it becomes a challenge, I highly recommend that Paul McKenna stuff. I've used it multiple times throughout my life for all different types of relationships, business, pleasure, whatever you got. It helps a lot. This energy, I feel like, is going to get, this energy could get very difficult. They want you. Sorry, so this is a good reading, but I feel like they're just highlighting something you might have to deal with. So I'm not trying to make it really difficult. Okay, it's not nice. This energy is not nice. They want you below them. I didn't want to say it because it's like, I know it sounds so negative, but it probably, if this is happening, it is negative. They want you to be less than them. They want to be the star and you're the supporting player. I don't feel like I need to be playing into this. For this to go easy, it depends on what type of connection you have with this person. For this to go the easiest, because I feel like it could get worse over time. I'm not saying this is fair, but this might become really stressful. The more you're enjoying life, the less they like it. I don't like that. That's bothering me a lot. I feel like the more I keep things private, the more I can let it go. This might herald in a different change in your life. It depends on you. Because if this energy is seen for the negativity that I keep pulling in with it, that might be like a heads up that, like, I don't know if this is a good energy for you to have in your life. I don't know what it is. You decide for yourself. Because I get like, I'm a lot happier if I keep it to myself, but it does bother me, but somebody doesn't like me succeeding. The forgiveness is saying, I don't have to hold this energy. I'm a forgive and remember person. I'm a forgive and not let somebody repeat. So like I can forgive people, but then I don't give them an opportunity to repeat what they've already done. So like I'll stop telling them certain things, or I just won't invite them to certain things so that they don't have an opportunity. Like if somebody is like one of those people who likes to embarrass you or something in a certain situation, I just don't invite them to those certain situations anymore. And if they say something like, well, you embarrassed me, so I'm not going to invite you there because you embarrassed me. We can hang out somewhere else around people you can't embarrass me. Like we'll just hang out privately and that'll be the end of it. I'm one of those. You might set new boundaries with this. It may be a moment to set new boundaries. This is meant for you. You got the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever this situation is, it's meant for you. If people don't support you, they don't deserve a place in your life. Something really beautiful is happening here. Something really good for you is happening here. It could get tainted by the energy that's jealous of that energy. You don't have to put up with it. You don't have to play into it. You can step away from this, enjoy what's enjoyable to you, set up a new boundary. If it's possible, you just don't bring up certain subjects around people who aren't going to be supportive. You just set that boundary. You just like, I know they're going to try to find fault in it. They're going to try to bring me down about it. So I'm just not going to bring it up with them. And that, if that keeps happening, it could create a change in the connection. It doesn't have to be about them, but I feel like they're saying, let yourself enjoy what's really good here. You got the Lover's card, which is your card, and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful things are here for you. Let that be for you. Don't let this other energy cause problems for that. Don't let them cause any degradation to the situation, if I said that right. Disconnect from them. That's why I said the Palma kind of stuff. Disconnect from them. Don't allow them in it. If they're going to cause you problems or try to embarrass you or try to create damage, don't let them be a part of it. Create a boundary with that. Don't tell them things if you can help it. What do we mean by that? I don't know. That's how it came across. We're just going to go with it. Try to not tell them things about what's going on in this sector of your life, so that way they can't be jealous of it because they don't know what's going on. Because you're meant to have this. This is meant to be good. I feel like that's what this whole reading is about. This is something great for you. This is something beautiful for you. We don't want to give other people the chance to cause damage with it, especially if they have some type of negative energy towards you where they like you better when they think they can look down on you. That's not a good person to have around you or in your life, in my opinion, but you got to decide what's right for you. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.